Good morning. So third term, grade 7. Okay. Weekly plan. Then, inshallah, next week you will find the week after the vacation. And this is module 9. What do you have inside module 9? You have a recorded session. Every day I post the session. You have a study guide if you want to study. So you have explanations about lessons, answer key for the assignment. You have an assignment, your homework, and you have videos. So everything you are looking for, you will find it in this folder. Also, I'm going to post the first term project, inshallah. I will put all the details in this folder. Is that clear? Look at study guide, extra practice. You will find about lesson 9.3 and 9.2. So if you already finished studying and you want to make extra practice, then you can open and study from here. Okay? Any question before we will start? We will continue working about volume of what? Volume of what, grade 7? Huh?
Area of
Now we finished the area yesterday. We will talk about volume of prism. Volume of prism. Okay? And first, what the meaning of volume? What the meaning of volume? Volume means what? Grade 7.
It is the
Volume,
amount of space inside a figure.
the amount of space inside the shape, right? Who can say again what the meaning of volume? What the meaning of volume?
The amount of space inside the figure.
The amount of space inside the figure. Thank you. How we can calculate the volume for any figure? How we can calculate the volume in any figure? We said yesterday the rule. Is there anyone remember what is the rule which we explained it yesterday? The volume equal what? The volume of the prism. Word?
For example, a rectangular prism, we will do BH, which is area of the base times the height.
Okay. Thank you so much. For any figure, my dear students, it will be P times H. For any figure, if you want to calculate the volume of any figure, then you are going to make P times H. Then, what's B? B, donate for what?
The area of the base.
The area of the base. Then, P means, Gasser, are you here?
yes.
Yes. What the meaning of P? What this P? We said that the volume for any figure, it will be P times H, right? So what the meaning of B? B represents
Base.
what? No, it's not base. It's not base. This one represents area of the base. Okay? Area of the base. And what's H donate for? Rahma, what's H?
Yes,
Huh?
الهايت.
In height. Thank you. So to calculate the volume for any figure, you have to use this formula. Volume equal P times H. What's B? Area of the base. For the present, the base, it could be, it could be what? It could be a rectangle, right? Or it could be what?
Triangle.
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 Trapezoid.
Or trapezoid, right? Or it could be a square. squared prism. Okay, then for any prism, we have different bases. It could be pentagon, it could be hexagon. So we are going to call the figure according to the shape of the base. Then first of all, you have to determine the shape of the base. Second, you will calculate the area of the base. Third, you are going to multiply by height. Then what's your plan to calculate the volume for any figure, grade 7? Who can tell me? Huh? Who can tell me how we are going to calculate the volume for any figure?
Miss, can I say the triangle?
You want to say the area of the triangle, or Gasser, I'm looking for the whole plan. You have a question related to volume. So
Miss,
what you
ينفع
are
أقول
going
بتاعة التراينجل وبعديها بتاعة السكوير؟
Okay, حبيبي, go on. Huh?
Triangle half
Mhm.
half multiply اللي هي
الاريا
مش
of
عارفة
triangle. ها area of
أيوة.
triangle equal what?
area of triangle
half multiply base
multiply
multiply height.
h.
Okay,
height.
so this is to calculate the area of the triangle. Okay, هنا we are talking about the base, the shape of the base, right? So we said
Yes.
the base for any trapezoid, it could be a rectangle, it could be a triangle, it could be a trapezoid, it could be what? A square or pentagon or hexagon, whatever. But this is the most famous figures with the prism.
Can I see the square one now?
Okay, say the square, the area of the square. Huh?
Side multiply side.
Side multiply by side. Great, ya Gasser. Good participation today. So area equal side multiply by side. Who will say the area of the trapezoid? Area of the trapezoid equal what? Area of the
Can I say the
trapezoid.
area of rectangle?
You want to say area of rectangle? Say Adam area of Mark or Adam is talking?
No, Adam.
Adam, yes, Adam. Say area of rectangle, Habibi.
Length multiply width.
Length multiply by width. Thank you. So it will be length multiply by width. Thank you. So we still have the last shape. What is the area of the trapezoid? What is the area of the trapezoid? Do you know the figure of the trapezoid? Yes, Kareem.
Half multiply base multiply height.
No. Huh? Who will say the area of the trapezoid? This is the trapezoid, right? We have in the trapezoid, this is called P1, so the first base, and this is called B2, so this is the second base, and this is the height.
Half multiply base multiply
مس هو
height
في
multiply
لاين
base.
تانية على يعني عشان تبقى تراينجل الحتة التانية اليمين.
لا ده height يا جاسر، ده height حبيبي.
اوكي.
ده بيبقى ال height of the trapezoid. So if we want to calculate
Miss, I know.
Yes,
I know
Habibi.
how to make it.
Okay,
Me too.
tell me.
I know.
Tell me. Ibrahim.
Half multiply.
Huh?
It's base 1 plus base 2.
Yes.
Divide
Divide 2. Very good. Divide it, multiply height. Or we can say half, and then we will open a parentheses. It will be P1 plus B2 multiply by height. Okay, so this is for the basis. Then, as I said, we have a plan to calculate the volume for any figure. If I want to calculate the volume of any figure, so we have number 1, grade 7, we have to determine what? Huh? We have to determine what? You will go and search about?
The base and the height.
No, only the base. Why? Because if you will find the base, you will classify the base. It's a rectangle, it's a trapezoid, it's a triangle, it's a square. Then you found the base, right? After that, you will calculate what area of the base. So you will choose one from these figures in front of you. Third, we will multiply by height. We will multiply by height. Then to calculate any question related to volume, then you have to follow the 3 main points. Who will say the 3 main points again? Jana. 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 Ruqayya. Ruqayya.
Yeah.
Could you please tell me how you are going to calculate the area, the volume for any figure, ya Ruqayya?
Can you say again?
How we can calculate the volume for any figure? How we can calculate the volume for any figure? Ahmad.
Yes. Can you let me rename?
Sorry?
Can you let me rename?
Why?
Because my name on the laptop is my name of
طيب
the
يا رقية please يعني أنا I didn't allow to rename for what happened before. You know that anyone can change his name and then enter and interrupt the session like what happened before. Grade 7. We said what the meaning of composite shape?
Is there irregular?
It's irregular figure, yes. And how we can calculate the volume of irregular figure? What we have to do? The volume of irregular figure, what we have to do?
Yes, we calculate, we separate it into simpler
Yes, very
shapes
good,
and
ya
calculate the volume of that.
Yes, we will divide the figure, we will separate the figure to make it regular figure and we can calculate the volume of it. Right, thank you. What you can see in the screen now, grade 7. What do you have in the screen now? What is this? Is there anyone can tell me?
A cube and a triangular.
It's a composite figure.
It's a
Or a
composite
composite
figure.
shape.
You can tell me one name for this figure?
A house.
A house.
Yes, it's also like a house.
Amazing. Yes, a house.
But
Yes.
also it's a triangle and a rectangle.
And it's
No,
also,
it's a bit of a
it's a
square.
rectangle, Zena, or a rectangular
It's a
prism.
cube.
It's a rectangular prism, sorry.
Rectangular prism, yes.
Yes.
Muhammad, you said that it's a cube, right? Look at the dimensions.
Yeah.
Look at the
Yeah, the
dimensions.
dimensions are different.
The dimensions are different, so we can say that it's a cube. We can say
No.
it's a cube. No, we can't say it's a cube. So this one, the dimensions is different. I'm in trouble now, grade 7. Could you please, anyone help me? How we can calculate the volume for this figure?
We're gonna length multiply width, and for the triangle, we're gonna
Muhammad,
do
we will not
half.
divide this figure. We can work.
We will divide. We
Yes.
will divide it first.
Yes, we will divide. We are going to divide this figure. How we are going to divide this figure? Yeah, Mariam. Mariam. Mariam is absent, right? Noura. Noura. Hello, Noura.
Yes, I can say.
Marwa. Marwa Sharif.
Yes.
We can calculate the volume for this figure directly, or we have to do something?
Divide it into a rectangle and triangle.
Yes, divided it into two shapes, rectangular prism and triangular prism, right? So we are going to divide the figure into two shapes. rectangular figure and a triangular figure. Could you please tell me, after we are going to divide it into two shapes, we have to calculate the volume of what first? We have to calculate the volume of what first?
The rectangle.
Rectangular prism. And if you want to calculate the volume of rectangular prism, we have to do, we will calculate the area of what? The area of base. Very good. And the base here is?
A rectangle.
A rectangle. And the base here is a rectangle. And then we will multiply by the height, right? So we can say the base is a rectangle, 6 times 5. And after that, we will multiply by 8. Very good. Let's move to the triangle. Where is the base of triangular prism? Where is the base for the triangular prism?
It's on top.
6.
It's on the top, right? So the base equal how many? Here, this distance
6.
equal how many? 6.
6
Very good.
centimeter.
And what about the height? The height, it will be how many? 4. Who said 4?
Me, Karim.
Karim. Excellent, ya Karim. Excellent. Yes. From where we get 4, ya Zaina? Zaina, from where we get 4?
I'm here.
Yes, I know, wallahi, I'm asking only.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
From where I get 4?
4. Well, it's not in the main dimensions.
Yes, it's not in the main direction. So Karim said it's
Yeah.
4. And I told him yes.
Can I say
So
it why?
do you agree?
Miss, I can say why.
Who?
لا
Miss,
I
I
know. Can I say?
I'm thinking. I'm
Miss, can I
thinking.
say?
Thinking, yes, I want
Yes.
everyone to
Can I
think.
say?
Miss, can I
Yes.
say?
Abdurrahman Sabri.
Please.
Huh?
We
Okay,
got it from
can
the
with the other.
12 centimeter.
Yes, we got it from 12 centimeter minus
Ah, I see.
But we minus the 8 because we
minus
don't
8.
want
Very
the,
good. Very good. Yes, it's
rectangle. We want the
12
triangle.
minus 8. Very good.
So we can get the dimension of the triangle, right?
Yes, very good. So we can find the height of the triangle. So we
Yes.
said that, did you see this sign? He said from this point to this point was 12, and we have 8. So
You
we
will minus it
subtract.
by 8.
Yes, very good. It will
And
be
the
12.
base is
Then the base will be
minus
6 and the height will be 4.
Who is talking?
You say it again.
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim, very good. And this one equal 6. Agree with you 100%.
gonna be
Amazing, grade
half,
7. Let me say it
half.
again, Ibrahim. We said in this figure, in this shape, we have two figures. We have a rectangular prism and we have a triangular prism. As I said, your plan to calculate the volume for any figure, it should be area of the base times height. So once you have a volume, then you have to remember P times H, right? Then how we will calculate the area of the base? We will, as I said, Ahmed Saber told me we are going to divide it into two shapes. So I have the first shape is a rectangular prism, and I have the second shape is a triangular prism. Then for the first shape, we have to calculate the area of the base first. It was 6 and 5, which means it's a rectangle. So it will be 6 times 5. It will be 30 times 8. So we found the area of the rectangular prism. Let's move to the second one. At the beginning, we can't find any dimension in rectangular prism. So what we have to do? We have to think, right? So this, the base, it's parallel to the second base, and this is 6 and this is 6, right? So they are parallel and they have the same length, which means it will be equal 6 centimeter. After that, we have this one was 8 and the whole height was 12. So we have to subtract to find the height of the triangle. Then we will go and we will calculate the area of the base, which is half time base time height, time the height of the triangular prism. Who will tell me the height of the triangular prism? I will be very happy. Who?
The height of the triangular prism on this shape?
Yes, on this shape, the height of the triangular prism in this shape, it will be how many?
4.
No.
On which
Answer?
one?
Huh? In the
Yes,
triangular
which one?
prism, the shape at the top, we calculated already, we found the area of the base. We said that this one was 6 and this one was 4. Where is the height of the triangular prism?
5 centimeter.
5. Clap your hands for Ward, please. Very good, your work. This is the height. Here is it, right? From where you got it, it's parallel to the side and down here. So this is 5. So this is also equal 5. Understood, grade 7? Grade
Yes.
7.
Yes.
Understood? So at the beginning, we said that we will divide the figure into 2 shapes. The first one is a rectangular prism. The second is a triangular prism. What are the dimensions of the rectangular prism? It will be 8 and 6 and 5. So we calculated we calculated its volume. Triangular prism, we found the dimensions of the triangular prism. We said that the base was 6 and the height of the triangle was 4, and the height for whole figure equal what, grade 8, grade 7? The height for all figure equal what? Equal 5. Then we found the volume of the prism and then the volume of a triangular prism, and then we will add them together by the end to find the volume of composite figure. Is that clear for everyone? Any
Yes.
question? Any question about this shape?
No.
The area of the base first, and then we will multiply by the height. So in this figure in front of you, we have a trapezoid. So we will calculate the volume of the trapezoid first, base 1 plus base 2 divided 2 multiply by height. And by the end, we will multiply by the height of the original figure. So we have an example here where we can find the volume of or how we can calculate the volume of this prism. How we will calculate the volume for this prism. So it will be half. What's B1? B1 equal how many grades? Grade 8.
8.
B1, 6, 8. It will be 8. Did you see this one?
Yes.
It's what? It's 8.
8.
And what is the second base?
14.
14. So it will be 8 plus 14 divided by 2. Where is the height of the trapezoid?
7.
7. So this is the first point. It will be 8 plus 14 divided by 2 times 7. And what is the volume for whole figure? Sorry, the height for whole figure?
20 inches.
20 inches. Very good. 20 inches. So this is how we can calculate the volume of the prism. In case if you have a figure consists of more than one shape, so we will divide the shape into 2 parts, and then we will calculate the volume for each part, and then we will substitute to find the volume for this figure. Now it's your turn for our evaluation. Are you ready? Screenshot and solve question number 1, please. So it's a rectangular prism, ولا triangular prism, ولا composite figure. Make a screenshot and send to me your answer in our group. So today we studied how we can calculate the volume of composite figure. It depends on how we can calculate the volume of the figure. So we will you will answer and then you will send to me your homework. You can watch the video again in our YouTube channel, and the link is on our SMS. And please don't hesitate to send me any question.